Annyeonghaseyo, hey Roses, back to do a flip through on this journal here. You guys might remember it was all cardboard, and I decided to put some K-pop stuff on the front, so, but yeah, let's just get into flip through. This was 75. Some more. These were supposed to be like BTS ornaments, like this, and this, and this one. In the magazine that I got, I stuck them in here. Anyway, this day was pretty much lazy for the most part. Mostly just watched YouTube videos for the majority of the day. Listened to more music and watched Rayman Legends Let's Play that the Runaway guys did. Did run errands, but we didn't have a ton. Also watched a few videos that John and I did for like nostalgia because I was missing him really bad this day. I was able to go to Dollar General so I could restock on stickers because I was getting low. They just had a ton of like Christmas ones originally, but the Christmas ones were on sale, so I got the Valentine's ones instead. One of my favorite K-pop artists, her name is Shannon. She left her company because they were not giving her the best opportunity to showcase her talent. Like, they were just using her to write English lyrics for MBK, which I was just like, that's a little bit janky. But yeah, so she left, and I think she is either coming to the States or she's gonna try a different company, one of the two. And as a Shannon fan, that kind of ticked me off a little bit. Mentioned I wasn't looking forward to the following day because it would be in the usual grocery store and everything. I've been feeling bad lately and I wasn't sure why. This day was good, but painful. Spent most of the day just relaxing. And today was also the usual grocery store and errand run. We didn't have too much in terms of errands, so that was nice. Post office bank and getting Papa cigarettes. Did some Pokemon hunting while we were downtown. Woke up this particular morning with my back killing me, and I couldn't figure out why it had been hurting me. Like, it just hurt to move certain ways. Then I kind of went on a rant about some things that I'm not going to get into. Mentioned that the following day I planned to go back to the house to de-stress from all that had been going on because Papa was driving me nuts. This day was a fully chill day. Just kind of spent most of the day in bed, chilling, watching YouTube. Also watched, it's InGen92 on YouTube, but he also streams on Twitch under the same username, and I watched his stream when I got to the house. So that was really cool. I went on a rant on this page. I just spent most of the day relaxing because my back was still hurting from the previous day, and I was still not sure, like 100% sure why. This day was pretty lazy. Just kind of relaxed and chilled, watching more videos, listening to more K-pop, and watching things in my sub feed, and finishing up Emil's Let's Play of Sonic Colors. I was able to get a nap, which was nice because I hadn't been able to when I was at Grandma and Papa's, and I was still feeling bad and in pain, so once I woke up from my nap, Mom and I went Pokemon hunting for a little while. I was able to find a shiny Psyduck and in return a shiny Golduck. So that was kind of cool to me. Then there was a raid for an Absol, and me and my mom tried to get it, and it was really, really difficult. Actually, I wasn't looking for the following day because I had to have lab work done. Just because the person that normally drew my labs no longer does that line of work. On outpatient, he does it at the skilled nursing unit floor because he's really good at getting people that can't be, can't have labs done very well, and actually is able to get blood from them. So anyway, after lab work, I plan to go ahead and film 2 more flip throughs that I needed to film so I could catch up. Only activity was Mama helping me with washing my back, or washing my hair because my back was still bad. So mentioned it was only 2 weeks until I got to see John for Valentine's Day, so I was really excited about that. This was another chill day for the most part. Just watched more videos and chilled in bed. Mostly watched things in my sub feed and listened to more K-pop, and watched a different Let's Play of meals. So that was nice. Also filmed the flip throughs because I wanted to continue to stay ahead. Because then I wouldn't have them like stacking up and having to be done at certain times. I mentioned there was, at one point I was like 6 behind and I was trying to catch up and it was kind of a pain. Anyway, I mentioned I was not looking forward to the following day. Sorry, I was getting a sip of drink. Mentioned A, it was mostly due to the fact that I had labs in the morning because I didn't do them this day. And also that I went back to Grandma's, which meant I have to go back to deal with all of my grandfather's nonsense. And then I went on a rant. I mentioned that I wanted to work on another big like color and art thing, but for his mom and not for John this time, because I did one for him too. I actually did really like how that turned out. It turned out really well. And this day was chill. Just spent most of the day at Grandma's watching YouTube. Rewatched some of Marie Kondo's videos on Netflix because I was really getting into her series. Really like how she tackles clutter, and I really hope they do a second season. Also been into watching a lot of dance covers of some of my favorite K-pop songs. Did start working on that coloring page I mentioned. Because I wanted to give her something because she's always letting me stay over there, so it was something I could do in my way of thanking her for letting me stay all the time over the years. I was contemplating doing like a heart-shaped cake for everybody, but I realized, well, if they start eating better and I make the cake and take it, it's not really fair to them because they're trying to eat better, but then there's something in their face. So reached Ultra Friend status with 2 people in my friends list at Pokemon Go. So that was really nice. I was really happy about that. I'm actually close with a couple others. If you guys would like my Pokemon Go code to add me, let me know and I will put it as like the highlighted comment. So it'll be at the top of the comment section, and you guys can respond to it with your friend codes if you want to add me. And if I forget, you guys can remind me. And this day was semi-busy overall. I did watch some YouTube videos, and it was mostly things in my sub feed and listening to more K-pop and watching more of Marie Kondo's decluttering series. Also watched some of Christine. I want to say it's Kobzev. Christine, if you're watching, I apologize if I butchered your last name. But she does decluttering videos as well. Here it is. Maybe someone can tell me how to pronounce that. Anyway, back was still hurting, and I didn't have an idea this time. Figured I must have pulled something in my back for it to still be hurting this long, because that didn't normally happen to that extent. Mentioned how I hated doing my lab work, that my back was still giving me a lot of grief, and I'll be glad when it finally stops. Not really sure what all was planned for the following day, but I was crossing my fingers that we wouldn't have a lot to do. Like, I know I'll have to do the post office and get a prescription for me from the pharmacy, but I'm not sure what else we'll have. And this day was pretty chill overall. Just kind of watched YouTube videos, relaxed in bed. Mainly listening to K-pop and J-pop, and watching things in my sub feed, as well as Emil's Splatoon Let's Play. So yeah, I thought that was quite a variety. Wanted to watch some of it so I could remember some of the controls in case I wanted to play Splatoon 2 with John. God, I can't talk. Since he owns Splatoon 2. Another sip of drink. And kind of went on a rant on this side. And that side. I mentioned I wasn't looking forward to the following day because it was the usual grocery and errand run. And I was just hoping again for it not to be too crazy. I mentioned that we may potentially need to go to Belk for Grandma because she mentioned it sometime last week about needing hand towels. So, and a mattress cover for my room. Also filmed 3 videos. As well as got through with filmed 3 videos, which was nice to get through considering with how my back was. I wrote that weird. Still really hurts bending over. And also my wrist started hurting, so I had to wear one of those braces for my wrist. Trying to be better about keeping videos like pre-set to go live and everything. That way the only time that we'll take a break is my birthday and on Christmas. So this day was busy overall. Spent most of the day in bed, relaxing, watching YouTube. Only activity was like the grocery run and everything. And for the errands, we only had the post office, pharmacy for Mama and me, and then Mama had to get her check from work. Mentioned that I was just thankful that it wasn't too much overall. Once we got home, I spent the rest of the day just chilling and relaxing. Because my grandfather was being bad and it was giving me a really bad tension headache. So also worked on Annette's picture some more, my fiance's mom. Mentioned if I do anything tomorrow, I'll be setting aside some clothes that I want to pack while they're clean. So figured I would go ahead and knock that out. One thing that I wish I could help, when it comes to Grandma and Papa is Grandma with her feet, because as soon as everything heals up and she goes back to her other shoes, her shoes rub sore spots on her feet and have to repeat the process of her going to get them cleaned and have them heal, and it's a process. This day was pretty chill overall. Just relaxed and watched YouTube. Mostly things in subfeed, and also listening to more K-pop and J-pop as well as watching more of Emil Splatoon Let's Play. Currently at his versus video with Masayanella, and it was just pretty funny to me. Currently was about to watch Josh Scorcher's new top 10 once it gets through with the premiere feature, because it's just easier to rewatch it after the premiere thing goes away. Apologize if you hear meowing, we have a Tom in the yard. Anyway, I was able to get a nap this day just because I was so exhausted when I had woken up. I wasn't sure why. After my nap, I worked more on the picture for Annette, and I'm really liking how it's turning out overall. This night I also watched Brooke stream some of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where she went against some of her viewers. And it just looked like it was a lot of fun. And this day was pretty chill overall. Spent most of the day relaxing and watching YouTube. Again, more things in subfeed, listening to music. The only activity was getting a shower, working on the next picture some more. I was working on the dog in the picture and I really liked how it was turning out overall. I mentioned that this day was the Super Bowl, unfortunately, and I was not all that excited about it because of how loud people get, and I was just, everybody was making a fuss about the teams and stuff, and I'm just like, just shut up about it. The teams that are there are teams that won. Get over it. Because I'm not a sports chick, and the Super Bowl totally aggravates me. Anyway, the following day was going to be the usual grocery store and errands. And to be totally honest, something that we won't have a ton to do. Because it always makes me exhausted. Something else that we did today was me and John got to talk through the phone instead of through just text. Because we chatted through Discord, so that was really cool. Mentioned it was hard to believe there was only 6 days until I got to see him. Where's my voice for this last few guys? There's only like a couple entries, and I want to make sure that I have a voice for the next one, so I apologize for that. Okay guys, that was the end of this flip through. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. And I will talk to you guys soon in another video at another time. I wrote this.